is Vishnupriya Devan with Travel Diaries, and today it is EP3 of our channel, and I am at the end of this island, a 27-kilometer island that is nothing but Waipin. The one that you see behind me is Fort Kochi, which I'll be shooting, but now I'll talk about this. This is considered to be as the end of this island in one end. Like I told you about in my previous video, if you have noticed, I said about Cochinarri and Munambamarri. Cochin, this is it. We'll be moving further, we'll be looking into many things. And yeah, Arri, I'll be literally explaining you what is Arri in this video. Because many people had texted me saying, we don't know what's Arri and all. I'll explain you. That's actually a Malayalam word. I've given you all for a tongue twister because it requires a lot of practice to say. Try saying it, and if you have said it properly, message it to me on my Instagram that I'll be attaching below. DM me on Instagram and let's move further. Hello, now I'll be showing you all a small trek that we might have seen in films and all, but we have never observed it closely. I think I would be able to go there. Let's go. See, don't know, it's a bit dangerous over here because you have to be careful. We are moving in between the water. This is nothing but your China wala or your Chena net. See this. It's a bit careful. You have to be careful. If you aren't, then there is a chance that you might fall. This part you see over there is dipped down. The net part that you see over there is dipped, and it's kept for hours like that. And maybe when I asked them, it was for a span of 30 to 45 minutes. Or 1 hour. Basically, you can consider it as 1 hour. You can actually see the clock every time. So it's just dipped in. And after some time, it's pulled up and you get the fish. And then you use another fishing net and take out everything over there. If you come to Fort Kochi, you can see many of these. That was 1, 2, 3... so on and so forth. The one that you see there, that is called a Roro. I guess that one is coming to this side from Fort Cochin to Waipin. And over here we have that Roro which is going from Waipin to Fort Kochi, and this takes place very common, and this was basically one mode of transport that you had when you, like when my mom were kids and all. Like this Gosri Bridge and everything came in the year that I was born, I guess 2002 or something, in and around 2002. This, I don't know what, I think they're turning it. And here we have a lot and lot. See them, they are actually struggling. It's high tide right now. High tide and low tide. I don't know why it's a high tide, but it's high tide now. You have to be really careful if you are going there. And I have to appreciate those people who are catching fish in those boats. See, both the Roros in the same time. Wow, beautiful. Here you can see a man working with the net. I think I might have to ask him few questions, but please bear with me. I'll be asking in Malayalam. Please, please, please. I'll translate it to you later. So these are the same nets that are used in Chinavala. Uncle, ഇത് ചീനവള്ളിയിൽ ഇപ്പം ചീനവള്ളി താത്തി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എത്ര മിനിറ്റ് കൊണ്ടാണ് പൊക്കുന്നത്? എത്ര മണിക്കൂറിനൊന്നുമില്ല? ഓക്കെ, 5 മിനിറ്റും 10 മിനിറ്റും കൊണ്ടൊക്കെ സാധനം കിട്ടുമോ? ഓക്കെ, പിന്നെ അതെങ്ങനെ കോരുന്നത്? Thank you, uncle. Got another person who can enlighten more on Chinavala, and another one thing over here, that is nothing but the church you see there. That was established by the Portuguese people. I don't know the year and all, but I might able to ask him.
ചീനവല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇരുന്ന് 10 മിനിറ്റ് മതി. കാരണം മീൻ അതിൻ്റെ അടിയിൽ ചീനവല താഴെ പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ പൊക്കുന്ന മീനുണ്ടാവും.
He is actually saying us that it would only take 5 minutes for each Chinavala to catch fish, because the fish is actually flowing and it's always high tide in these areas.
അതാണ് എൻ്റെ പോകുന്നത്. കപ്പച്ചാല ഇവിടെ ഏത് സമയത്തും മീനുണ്ടാവും. 2 മിനിറ്റ് അടിയിട്ട് മീൻ വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. പൊക്കുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് മീൻ വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. പിന്നെ താത്തുക, കോരുക, പൊക്കുക, ഇതിൻ്റെ മീൻ വലുതും ചെറുതും എല്ലാം കയറും.
Okay, so he is saying that this area is place where ships can actually flow. So due to this reason, you can find a lot of fishes of different varieties. It's just not anchovy or your pearl spot. You can get any type as per his information. So
പ്രത്യേകത പിന്നെ ഈ പള്ളി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പോർച്ചുഗീസുകാർ വെച്ച പള്ളിയാണ്. അവരാകുമ്പോൾ എന്താ പറയുക, അവിടുത്തെ രൂപങ്ങളൊക്കെ വെറൈറ്റിയാണ്. കർത്താവിൻ്റെ രൂപമൊക്കെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതേപോലെ മനുഷ്യൻ്റെ രൂപം പോലെ തന്നെയാണ് കർത്താവിൻ്റെ രൂപം ഇരിക്കുന്നത്.
പേടിയാവും. Okay, he is now talking about the church, which this church was established by the Portuguese during the late 16th century or somewhat. And if you would look at the statue of the Christ, you would feel that it's a real human, because it has lot of sculpture, lot of architecture involved. And I think I don't have to speak about the internal architecture of a church. It is always amazing.
ഇത് ഏകദേശം 34 വർഷത്തിന് മുമ്പല്ല, 34 വർഷം 1967.
So this church was, as per his information, it was established in the year 1967. And now you can understand how old this church would be. This takes lot of effort. But on the way, I asked the person to give me a somewhat enlightenment on the church. So he said that the only Portuguese people had the rights to renovate the church, to handle each and everything like mass, renovation work of the church. Even the priests and the nuns are basically, they have some special rights from the Portuguese people and all. This church is still under the control of Portuguese, but this sculpture has to be saluted, because to sculpture a statue that looks exactly like a living person is difficult. And this was constructed in 1697. I still can't believe back in those days you had, I don't have words to explain these things. All my feelings can't be put together in words. Sometimes dictionary feels incomplete. I think we need more words. Moving further, there we have almost reached the part of Ardi. I think I'll be able to show you. Let me move a bit faster. No. There. This part. That is actually, see, over there the flooding area where you can see waves and all. That is the sea, and after that it is the lake. This area is the lake, whereas over there that you see is the Arabian Sea. Let's talk more, but before that I have something to show you. I don't know if it's visible or not, but if you look closely, you can see a ship that's coming towards this side. Like that person said, due to these reasons we have high tide over here always, and that helps them in catching fish. And you will see these everywhere. Everywhere. 1x, zoom. One time zoomed, but still. Moving further. Ta-da! It's really windy over here, but it's nice. Cool breeze, the sound. It's really soothing. Relaxing sound. Like most of the time we have something like we search in for relaxing sounds. This is for that. So this is time for sayonara, bye bye timing. So I'll be enjoying this. I'll be swinging over here for a few more minutes, and probably after that I'll be going. So till then, till a new location, new place, it's bye bye. Do comment if you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to Travel Diaries with Vishnupriya Devan.